Alright boys, we need to talk about Ark 2. There's certain things that are in Ark 1 that will completely ruin the game if they get put in Ark 2. Let's talk about it. First things first, Wildcard needs to release Ark 2 as a beta or a test server. That way, every time something new is added to the game, it can be tested by the public, by a good number of people, before it gets put in the game. Because if they release the game broken, people are gonna take advantage of the exploits and the dupe methods and all of that. They're gonna get a head start on everybody that didn't cheat, and it's gonna result in the same thing that happened in Ark 1. The only people left on the servers are the cheaters that use the exploits, that use the dupe methods. You're rewarding cheaters if you do not drop a beta or some sort of test server. I really hope Wildcard watches this video or gets this information from somebody else. In Ark 1, somebody would find an exploit, use it until they can't use it anymore whenever the exploit gets fixed, and then they wouldn't punish the people that used the exploit, which in return punishes the people that didn't use it. Fixing the exploit isn't enough by itself because you're not punishing the tribes that used it, and it's giving them a huge advantage. And once those tribes are in the lead, the ones that cheated and used the exploits, there's no catching up because they do it so much that there's no way to grind out that amount of stuff normally. So these things need to be fixed during the beta or on a test server before they get added to the game. Please, Wildcard. I don't want to see another Ark go down the drain. I love the game and I want to see it made right. Another thing, dino level caps. So they had level caps on dinos in Ark 1. They had a level 450 hard cap for normal dinos and creatures, and a level 500 hard cap for X creatures and R creatures. What this resulted in was people would breed these creatures and dinos and bring their food stats down as low as possible to bring their level down, and then get all of the levels into melee and health and stamina, depending on the dino. This made dinos way too overpowered. And if you were just starting out on a server, there is no way in hell your dinos were going to compete with these dinos that have been on the server for a year, 2 years, 3 years. There has to be a stat cap. Put a stat cap for each individual stat. You can only get this many points into health. You can only get this many points into melee. You can only get this many points into stamina. Because the level cap did not work. It was a complete fail. Wildcard, y'all should know how to do this type of shit. You're literally creating the game. Server wipes. Let's talk about server wipes. Official servers in Ark, they die pretty much after the first 3 months of a new map being released. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Once a tribe gets built up so far into the game, it's impossible to catch back up if you're just starting out. So for anybody that wants to play on a official PvP server after the first 3 months, you're guaranteed to lose. You might survive for a little while, but it ain't gonna be forever. You will get wiped, unless you do some shady shit like cheat, which was a big one in Ark 1. That's not the only reason though. It's because of the broken level caps for dinos. Level caps do not work. So if long-term servers are a thing in Ark 2, they need to put a way lower stat cap on all dinos. And possibly even do something like giving players that don't have as much time to play as the sweaty kids, give them like a harvest rate increase or a taming speed increase or something like that that helps them catch up. Don't give the whole server the increase, because then you're just helping the quote-unquote alpha tribe get even bigger. I personally like official servers not getting wiped for a decent amount of time. But after a certain point, they need to be wiped. If you go look at the official servers on Ark 1 right now, I guarantee you 90% of those servers have less than 10 people on them. 95% maybe. The servers need to get wiped after a certain point. Another thing, meshing. From what I hear, the way Ark 1 was built is the reason meshing is even a thing. And I also heard that Ark 2 is being built in a way that meshing won't be able to be a thing. I don't know. But the anti-mesh system that they put in Ark 1 did not fix meshing at all. If anything, it just made people die randomly from the anti-mesh system for not even meshing. Hopefully Ark 2 is built in a way that meshing isn't a thing, because I really don't want to have to deal with that shit again. The next one we're going to talk about is blocking artifacts. You should not be able to block artifacts, especially if you can't get certain things without beating the boss, like Tek Ingrams and Element. When the Alpha Tribe blocks the artifacts on a map, this basically prevents anybody else that wants to play the game. It prevents them from getting the next tier of weapons and gear and shit, which in return makes every other tribe not even have a chance against the Alpha. They should either build Ark 2 in a way that doesn't allow players to block the artifacts, or give an automatic ban to any tribe that tries to block them. Because if an Alpha Tribe blocks the artifacts, it stops any tribe that isn't friends with them from being able to progress. Now, artifacts may not even be in Ark 2, but if there is, or if there's anything similar to artifacts, building shouldn't be allowed anywhere near them. And if building is allowed, they need to automatically ban the tribe that tries to block them. Next thing, character transfers being allowed on a new map release. Do y'all realize how stupid this is? Yeah, it might be annoying to level again when a new map comes out from 1 to 100 or whatever, but think about the new player that's getting on that. Oh, a new map came out. I might have a chance. Psych, you don't. Because people are transferring their level 180 character that already has every Tek Ingram unlocked to the map, and you're just a level 1 and you haven't done any of the boss fights, so you don't have any of the Tek Ingram. That puts that level 1 at a huge disadvantage right out of the gate. This should not be a thing. I don't even think this is arguable. Come on, Wildcard. Another thing, ignoring the community. Not responding to the Ark community is just dumb. We made their game what it is today. Yeah, they may have come up with the idea and actually coded the game, but us as a community made Ark what it is today. They need to listen to their community. We're the ones that make this game thrive. Next thing, making DLCs repeatedly before fixing the bugs and glitches that are in the game already. Why would you put more shit in the game on top of the broken shit that's in the game? You need to fix the shit that's in the game that's broken first and then release DLCs. If it's a money problem, sell cosmetic skins or something. I don't care. People are willing to buy skins if it looks cool. Do something like that. I don't care if y'all are making money, but don't put DLCs out on top of a broken game. It just doesn't make any sense. If you need money, add some cosmetic shit that you can sell to the game. Simple fix. Next thing, add some 3 to 4 man tribe servers. Like, we've been asking for this. I could pull up videos of Kishko saying it. He's one of the biggest PvP creators in Ark, and he's literally begging y'all for it, and y'all still won't do it. Listen to your community. We want some 3 to 4 man tribe servers. Next thing, server moderators. MTS is doing it right. If you don't know what MTS is, they're basically one of the biggest unofficial PvP servers in Ark. They have moderators that will ban you if you're doing some sketchy shit. Wildcard should have been having this in the game. Add server moderators, that way people will get punished for cheating. Period. If you don't have enough time to play on official servers, or you want to get your own server to play on with friends, or start your own PvP server, use the link in the pinned comment or in the video description. You can also get a 5% discount by using code ORBANJO when you purchase a server. Nitrado has some really good servers that you can use on console and PC. I am partnered with Nitrado, and I do make a commission whenever you use the link, but it doesn't cost you any extra and can actually save you some money if you use code ORBANJO. Next thing, hit reg. Shots not registering whenever you shoot a dino or whenever you shoot a player. That can't happen. I don't want to have to deal with this again in Ark 2. You shoot an arrow, you see the arrow literally sticking out of their head, and it didn't even damage them. Fix this shit. Next thing, narc nades, cages, handcuffs. Take the shit out of the game. The meta in Ark 1 now is to throw narc nades until you knock out the entire tribe, put handcuffs on them, put them in a cage, and then raid their base without even having to worry about the people defending it because they're in a cage or they're knocked out, handcuffed on a bed, just constantly being fed more narcotics and food and water. This is dumb. Imagine being the player that's knocked out. You can't play the game. The only way you'll be able to play is if you make a new character until you're dead. That's dumb. If anybody that wants this in the game still, comment down below, because I wanna talk to you. It's dumb. Next thing, offline raid protection. They need some sort of offline raid protection in the game, because the way Ark 1 is, people just wait until you're offline to raid your base. It literally promotes people to raid other tribes offline, and they don't even have to go see if you're actually offline. All they got to do is spyglass your foundations or your structures, and they can tell if you're offline from the render timer. All they got to do is spyglass your foundation, and that little timer, they know if you're offline or not. That shit needs to be taken out of the game. Being able to spyglass people's structures for an offline timer should not be a thing. And offline raid protection should be a thing. Not everybody has enough time in their day to stay on Ark 24 hours. Fix that shit. And the last thing that I want to mention is the Tek Items. Personally, I think Tek Items should be completely removed from the game besides cryopods. I know cryopods aren't really a tech item, but they're still a futuristic item. I think every tech item should be completely removed from the game besides cryopods. I posted a YouTube poll on my channel yesterday to see if people wanted tech items and cryopods in Ark 2 or not, and about 70% voted against tech items altogether. So it's not just me that thinks tech items shouldn't be in the game. It's the majority of the Ark community. The poll is still on my channel in the community tab if you want to vote on it. That way we can get a more accurate answer. I'll leave a link for that in the description as well. Let me know y'all's thoughts on everything that I mentioned. Let's try to make Ark 2 the best game it could be. I really love Ark, and I don't want to see this game go down the drain. Wildcard, if you're listening, please take all these things that I've said in this video into consideration. We want to see your game thrive. Just listen to your community. Thank you. Let me know some of the things you agree or disagree with in the video. But check out this video if you want to see one of the examples of an exploit that was in the game that they patched, but nobody that used it got punished for it. And let me know what you think. And I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Peace.